Hey, what's up? Nick Martin here, and welcome to another bi-weekly update. Unfortunately, I missed last week, so we're going to do a 2-week update. We're also going to do a monthly earnings report for July. It's already July. I can't believe we're 2 months into our 12-month project already. But I've just had my ex-partner here in Bali staying at my place for 3 weeks. We've had an amazing time. It's been really, really good. We're trying to work things out and see if there's a future together. It's still unclear, but we've had a really good time. Obviously, that did impact my priorities because I wanted to spend more time with her, so I had less time for streaming. Thanks for the follow,
Cool,
man.
you
Yeah.
just made my day.
Speaking of
Thanks
streaming,
for
we're
following
streaming
the
right now
adventures.
as I'm recording this video. If you want to follow, check Nick Martin on Twitch. But yeah, so thanks for that follow, Hercules or Hercules. That said, it has been a really good 2 weeks. We've coded a lot. We didn't have as many Twitch streams as we can see here. It looks like I've only streamed 3 times: July 31st, August 2nd, and August 3rd. August 3rd is today, so my third stream today. I can hardly believe that, but that's what the data is showing. So not a lot of streams. I want to rectify that. I want to get up and stream almost on a daily basis again, sometimes twice. When we look at coding, though, it's been a really good last 2 weeks. You can see there's a lot of stuff that has happened, and 162 commits in July, all of July, and most of them on SaaSTrialFlow, which is now the working name. And I'm not going to go through all these, but there are a lot of commits. Obviously, this is a private repo, so you can't actually go see it. But we will talk about all the different changes that I've made. All right, so we're going to go through the changes that have been made in the last 2 weeks. There's a new dashboard, still a work in progress. Setup wizard, I don't think anything has changed here. This is similar. I think I made this change more than 2 weeks ago. The trial pipeline is also the same. Nothing has changed here. For AI agents, the overview is the same, but the activity log has definitely changed. So I spent a lot of time in this, like cleaning it up. I really only wanted to see the decisions and what the decisions are. All of the filters work. So you can see if I go view decision, there's a daily email limit read. So apparently we've emailed this lead, which is myself, twice already. So it just decided to skip and not email today. Yeah, so we really improved this one. For stages, this is, oh yes, there is a update here. We now have, there are actually 2 updates. We now have custom events. Actually, I can show it in the activation. So you'll see here that these events look a little bit different. They are custom events now. Companies can go in and create a custom event, name it the way you want, and give everything else. Because I found that even though I had a lot of default events to use, it's just you really need custom events. So that's been made. And then we also have, I think for that, it's a bit weird. We have to go to the overview. We can now export the implementation. So this was something I wanted to do. What it basically does is you can obviously decide the language, the framework, and you can export this. Currently, it's just being shown on the page, but eventually you'll be able to export this and give it to a developer. So they will be able to use the SDK, which is also new. So we created an SDK to make it easier. Here it is for companies to implement SaaSTrialFlow, because you need to send events from your own app to SaaSTrialFlow so that the AI agents know what's happening, what's not happening with your trials. So yes, the SDK and being able to export this and give it hopefully will help with the implementation. Our analytics page has also gotten a facelift. There are some actual data here. So this is all real data. Everything below is just mock data, and some other things coming soon. You know, we brainstormed what would be some of the things that we could add for analytics, and there's just a bunch here. But this is all underneath here. It's just custom. Integrations, we did an overhaul of as well. All of this is mock data because we really don't know how we're going to do this going forward. There's so many things that could be integrated into SaaSTrialFlow. So for now, it's just like a playground page. Conversations had a massive overhaul. I spent so much time here. You have no idea. This was if there was one topic from these 14 days, it would be agent conversations. We had to do a massive refactor of how our agents are dealing with incoming mail. So actually we created the whole read email, and we're using LangGraph, LangChain for AI agents, but it was a mess, the implementation. So we had to completely refactor that. That took a couple of days. And we updated the email conversations as well. So it looks a little bit more like an inbox, and I can click on each trial. So these are obviously grouped by trials, and I'm able to now see the whole conversation with agents and the actual trial users. So we'll be able to like follow the conversation. Later, we will be able to add feedback buttons to the agents. Like if they did something really well, or if they did something really bad, we can click those buttons and give it feedback and help train the model that way. So this was, yeah, it was a lot of work getting this done, but it's working. Most of the email, like we had to do a whole like decision manager in LangGraph as well to like figure out when can we email, what are the different types of priorities, is it a complaint, is it someone asking for a meeting, is it someone asking for support, are they asking for sales, all those kind of things. You need to like have a hierarchy of priorities so that the agent knows, okay, I've emailed twice already today, but they just replied with a question, and question is like the highest priority. Okay, I can override some of my rules so that I can send them a reply. Like, it was a lot of work. I could talk a lot more about that, but this video is already getting long, so let's cut to it. Profile is new. I'm going to move that under settings. This is just really simple because I needed to change my test email address to my company email address, and yeah, authentication, Supabase, magic links, a complete mess. So we changed this to a one-time password, which works beautifully. And yeah, overall, we did some performance updates. So here's the NPM package, my first package for our SDK. We also hooked up with LangSmith, so we can actually see all the different LLM calls that are going through. And I noticed some of these were like really expensive. So we changed the model, and they're also like very slow. So there's more work to be done here to actually improve the costs of each of them. But this is really cool. LangSmith, yeah, I was learning this as well. We had a chance to get this up and running and check it out. That's it. That is the update. Actually, no, wait, I'm missing something. We are missing the monthly earnings report. So before we end, let's go back to the website. I believe it's under startups. If you scroll down a little bit, we got our SaaSTrialFlow. We got all these updated now as well. These are just ideas. Agent email is live. This is also live. And then we have earnings report for July. Let's just have a quick look here. So I've upgraded to Claude Code. It is amazing. It is absolutely freaking amazing. I've canceled Windsurf and Cursor, so for next month, they won't be here. I've canceled Supabase or Supabase, just because I'm trying to focus more on one project at a time now. And Vercel Pro will continue. We absolutely need that. So that will change a little bit. No real income. Twitch stream, still 2 subscribers. You guys rock. I love you guys. So overall, since May, June, and July, so 3 months, and actually May doesn't really count, but I'm including it anyway. We're $441 invested into this journey of learning and growing, and hopefully we can change that around a little bit and get some sales going for SaaSTrialFlow. So that's it, monthly earnings. You can check all this out on nickmartin.com. Just go have a look. The video update will also be here very soon once I get it edited and uploaded. And maybe that's where you're watching this one from right now. Anyways, that's it for the 2-week update. I will definitely do a 1-week update going forward. Lots of things are happening. The next week, I'm just going to really focus on trying to market this, share it, get some people to try it out so I can get some real user feedback. It's getting a little bit tiresome, just coding. I want someone to try it and let me know what they think honestly so I can improve it that way. That's it for me. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.